American ingenuity built this nation one field at a time, and the tractors that powered our farms became legends in steel and diesel. These machines didn't just move dirt, they moved America forward. Today, we're counting down the 10 best-selling American-made tractors that defined generations of farming, the iron workhorses that transformed agriculture and earned their place in history. Number 10. Allis-Chalmers Model B. The Allis-Chalmers Model B rolled into American farms in 1937 with a revolutionary promise, a modern tractor for under $500. Built in West Allis, Wisconsin, this compact powerhouse was designed by industrial designer Brooks Stevens and painted in the company's signature Persian orange. With its Waukesha 4-cylinder engine producing around 22 horsepower, the Model B wasn't the biggest machine on the market, but it was perfectly sized for the 4 million American farms of 100 acres or less. The timing couldn't have been better, as small family farmers were desperate to replace their horses with affordable mechanical power. Over its 20-year production run from 1937 to 1957, Allis-Chalmers manufactured more than 125,000 Model B tractors, including specialty variants like the Asparagus Special and Potato Special designed for specific crop cultivation. The Model B's adjustable rear axles and wide front wheel options made it incredibly versatile for row crop farming. This tractor proved that American innovation wasn't just about building bigger, it was about building smarter. The Model B helped mechanize thousands of small farms across the country and played a crucial role in ending the era of horse-powered agriculture. Its long production run and reliable performance made it one of the most beloved tractors Allis-Chalmers ever produced, earning it a permanent place in agricultural history. Number 9. Ford Nye Golden Jubilee. In 1953, Ford Motor Company celebrated its 50th anniversary with a tractor worthy of the occasion, the Ford NA, better known as the Golden Jubilee. Manufactured at Highland Park, Michigan, this machine marked a significant departure from Ford's legendary N-Series tractors. The NA featured a new overhead valve Red Tiger engine with 134 cubic inches of displacement, cranking out 32 horsepower, a substantial improvement over its predecessor. What made the Golden Jubilee special was its introduction of live hydraulics, meaning the hydraulic system worked independently of the clutch, a game-changing feature that improved operational efficiency. The tractor was 4 inches longer, 4 inches higher, and 100 pounds heavier than the 8N it replaced, giving it a more substantial feel in the field. Ford engineers incorporated streamlined styling that reflected 1950s automotive design trends, and the commemorative nose badge made the 1953 models instantly recognizable and highly collectible. During its brief production run from 1953 to 1954, Ford built 128,965 Golden Jubilee tractors at a retail price of around $1,560. The NAA also marked Ford's first tractor design following their court battle with Harry Ferguson over 3-point hitch patents, forcing Ford to develop their own hydraulic system. This necessity drove innovation that benefited farmers across America. The Golden Jubilee proved that Ford could engineer advanced agricultural equipment that matched its automotive excellence, and it remained a popular choice for small to medium-sized farming operations throughout the decade. Before we move on to the next one in the list, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you're enjoying this content so far, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. Thanks to all of you who do. Number 8, John Deere Model D. The John Deere Model D stands as one of the most significant tractors in American agricultural history, with a production span that defies belief, 30 years from 1923 to 1953. Designed by Muir L. Frey at the Waterloo, Iowa factory, the Model D was Deere's first truly successful tractor and became the foundation for the company's dominance in the farm equipment industry. The earliest Model D rolled on steel wheels and featured a 6.75 by 7-inch 2-cylinder engine rated at 15 to 27 horsepower, though later versions would be upgraded significantly. This horizontal two-cylinder design produced the distinctive pop-pop sound that became synonymous with John Deere tractors for generations. The Model D was engineered as a rugged, dependable workhorse that could handle the demanding three-plow workload that defined serious farming operations of the era. During the Great Depression, when farmers needed equipment they could depend on year after year, the Model D proved nearly indestructible. Its simple design meant repairs could be handled by most farmers with basic tools, and parts were readily available through Deere's growing dealer network. Over its remarkable three-decade run, John Deere produced more than 160,000 Model D tractors, an impressive achievement considering the economic hardships of the 1930s and the manufacturing restrictions during World War II. The Model D established John Deere's reputation for building tractors that would run for decades, and many are still operational today, testament to their exceptional engineering and construction quality. Number 7. Allis-Chalmers WC. When the Allis-Chalmers WC appeared in 1933, it revolutionized American farming with a feature we take for granted today: pneumatic rubber tires. While it wasn't the absolute first tractor with rubber tires, the WC was the first to make them standard equipment, and it proved their superiority during the Nebraska tractor tests. Designed by engineers C.E. Fruden and Walter Strelo at the West Allis, Wisconsin plant, the WC featured innovative drop gearing that allowed adequate ground clearance while using smaller diameter drive wheels, reducing the amount of expensive rubber needed. Painted in Allis-Chalmers' distinctive Persian orange, the WC was powered by a 201 cubic inch inline four-cylinder engine, one of the first tractor engines with a square bore and stroke configuration. The engine produced around 20 horsepower and could run on gasoline, kerosene, or alcohol through a clever dual-tank fuel system. Originally priced at just $825 on rubber in 1934, the WC offered incredible value during the depths of the Great Depression. Its minimalist design eliminated costly heavy castings by using a steel channel iron frame, making it affordable for struggling farmers who desperately needed to mechanize. The WC's pneumatic tires improved tractive force and fuel economy by 10 to 20% compared to steel wheels, and this advantage quickly became industry standard. From 1933 to 1948, Allis-Chalmers produced approximately 178,000 WC tractors, making it the best-selling model in the company's entire history. The WC proved that practical innovation could democratize technology, bringing modern farming capabilities to operations of all sizes. Number 6. John Deere 4020. The John Deere 4020 defined what a modern tractor should be and became the standard by which all others were measured. Introduced in 1963 at the Waterloo Works as part of Deere's New Generation series, the 4020 built upon the groundbreaking success of the 4010 by addressing farmer feedback and adding refinements that made it nearly perfect. Under the hood sat a six-cylinder, naturally aspirated 404 cubic inch diesel. Nebraska tests reported about 84 drawbar and approximately 95 PTO horsepower, serious power for the era. The 4020 came standard with John Deere's innovative synchro range transmission, offering 8 forward speeds and 2 reverse speeds, with a power shift transmission available as an option for those wanting even more control. What set the 4020 apart was its combination of power, reliability, and operator comfort, including an optional enclosed cab with heating and air conditioning that transformed all-day farming from an endurance test into a manageable job. The tractor was available with multiple front-end configurations, including single-wheel, tricycle, and roll-o-matic setups, plus various tire sizes to accommodate different row crops and soil conditions. John Deere production lines ran at maximum capacity, building more than 75 tractors daily to meet overwhelming demand. Between 1963 and 1972, approximately 184,000 John Deere 4020 tractors were manufactured, making it one of the most successful models in the company's history. The 4020's popularity stemmed from its versatility. It was powerful enough for serious field work, but not so massive that it couldn't handle cultivation. Many farmers considered it the perfect all-around tractor, and that sentiment drove sales that competitors couldn't match. Number 5. International Harvester Farmall M. The International Harvester. Farmall M represented American agricultural power in its purest form when it debuted in 1939 from the Rock Island, Illinois plant. Styled by legendary industrial designer Raymond Loewy, the M featured the distinctive 3 silver stripes and streamlined bodywork that made IH tractors instantly recognizable across the countryside. This 3-plow row crop tractor was powered by an International Harvester C 248 4-cylinder inline overhead valve engine with 248 cubic inches of displacement, delivering the muscle needed to handle serious farming operations. The M was designed with IH's modular construction philosophy, allowing major assemblies to be removed and replaced as complete units, a revolutionary approach to serviceability that mechanics appreciated. Originally available in gasoline and distillate fuel versions, farmers could choose the most economical option for their operation. The Farmall M's adjustable rear wheels could be positioned anywhere from 52 to 88 inches apart on splined axles, accommodating various row widths and crop types. All M tractors came equipped with hydraulic lifts, a feature that significantly improved implement handling and operational efficiency. Starting in 1941, IH introduced the MD diesel variant, and later came the Super M with increased displacement, followed by the Super MTA featuring the revolutionary torque amplifier that allowed on-the-go shifting. From 1939 through 1954, International Harvester produced 270,140 Farmall M tractors in all their various configurations, making it one of the most widely produced tractors in the company's prestigious letter series lineup. The Farmall M earned its reputation through decades of hard work, proving itself capable of handling the toughest farming challenges while remaining reliable season after season. Number 4. John Deere Model A. The John Deere model. A transformed American row crop farming when it rolled out of Waterloo, Iowa in 1934, establishing Deere as a serious competitor to International Harvester's dominant Farmall line. This was Deere's first true row crop tractor, featuring adjustable wheel treads that allowed farmers to adapt to different crop spacing, an innovation that seems obvious today but was revolutionary in the 1930s. The Model A initially featured a 309 cubic inch 2-cylinder engine producing 25 horsepower, though this was later increased to 321 cubic inches to deliver even more pulling power. That distinctive 2-cylinder Johnny Popper sound became the heartbeat of countless American farms for decades. The Model A was the first John Deere tractor to arrive from the factory equipped with rubber tires, marking a significant departure from steel wheels and demonstrating Deere's commitment to modern farming technology. In 1938, the unstyled Model A received an aesthetic transformation courtesy of industrial designer Henry Dreyfuss, who gave it the streamlined appearance that defined John Deere's visual identity for generations. The slant dash styled version produced from 1939 to 1947 featured electric start options, though early models required a special hood piece to cover the battery. By 1947, engineers moved the battery beneath the seat, improving the design further. The Model A underwent continuous refinement throughout its production life, including a transmission upgrade in 1941 that increased forward speeds from 4 to 6. From 1934 to 1952, an impressive nearly 20-year run, John Deere manufactured approximately 300,000 Model A tractors, spawning an entire family of 2-cylinder tractors, including the B, G, L, Louisiana, H, and M, that would dominate American farming for the next 3 decades. Number 3. John Deere Model B. The John Deere Model B emerged in 1935 as the smaller, more affordable companion to the popular Model A, and it quickly became a sales phenomenon in its own right. Built at the Waterloo, Iowa factory, the Model B was a scaled-down 2-plow row crop tractor that sold for about 2/3 the price of the Model A, making it accessible to farmers with smaller operations or tighter budgets. The original Model B featured a 149 cubic inch 2-cylinder side-by-side engine producing 17 horsepower, plenty of power for its intended workload. Like its bigger brother, the B came in various front-end configurations, including the BN with a single front wheel and the BW with a wide front axle, allowing farmers to choose the setup that best suited their row crop needs. Electric start and lighting became available options in 1940, modernizing the tractor for farmers who wanted the latest conveniences. The Model B received the same styling treatment from Henry Dreyfuss in 1947 that the Model A enjoyed, transforming it into a late-styled tractor with improved operator comfort and a larger engine producing 15% more power. These late-styled versions, produced from 1947 to 1952, are particularly sought after by collectors today. During its 17-year production run ending in 1952, John Deere manufactured over 300,000 Model B tractors at the Waterloo plant, with a sale price reaching about $1,900 by the end of production. The Model B proved that bigger wasn't always better. Sometimes the right-sized tractor for the job was the one that made the most financial sense. Its success demonstrated the growing market for mid-sized tractors that could handle serious work without breaking the bank, and it helped establish John Deere's reputation for understanding what American farmers truly needed. Number 2. International Harvester Farmall H. The International Harvester. Farmall H earned its legendary status not just through production numbers, but through its perfect timing and execution. Introduced in 1939 during the depths of the Great Depression, the H was designed as a two-plow row crop tractor that could handle the needs of medium-sized family farms, and it delivered beyond anyone's expectations. Built at the legendary Rock Island, Illinois Farmall Works and styled by Raymond Loewy with his signature 3 silver stripes and streamlined bodywork, the H featured a C152 4-cylinder inline overhead valve engine with 152 cubic inches of displacement and a 6-volt electrical system. The Farmall H pioneered the CultiVision seating arrangement, which offset the operator's seat to provide an unobstructed view of the rows during cultivation, an innovation that changed how farmers worked their fields. Originally priced at around $1,120 in 1942, the H represented an affordable entry into modern mechanized farming. The Super H variant arrived in 1953-1954 with a larger 164 cubic inch engine producing 32 horsepower and sealed disc brakes, rated for 2 16-inch plows instead of the standard H's 2 14-inch plows. During its remarkable 15-year production run from 1939 to 1954, International Harvester manufactured an astounding 420,000 and 11 Farmall H and Super H tractors combined, with the last 28,784 being Super H models. This makes the Farmall H the #1 selling row crop tractor of all time and the second best-selling tractor model in North American history. The H's success stemmed from its versatility, reliability, and affordability. It was exactly what American farmers needed when they needed it, and it served them faithfully for decades. Number 1. Ford 8N. The undisputed champion of American tractor sales is the Ford 8N, a machine that revolutionized farming and became the best-selling individual tractor model of all the time in North America. Introduced in July 1947 at Highland Park, Michigan, the 8N built upon the foundation of Ford's earlier 9N and 2N models while incorporating significant improvements that farmers had requested. The 8N featured a redesigned 4-speed transmission instead of the 3-speed used in its predecessors, delivering more flexibility in the field and earning it the reputation as the most versatile tractor of its era. Powered by a Ford 4-cylinder gasoline engine producing approximately 30 horsepower, the 8N wasn't the most powerful tractor available, but it hit the sweet spot of capability and affordability that made it irresistible to American farmers. The tractor's distinctive two-tone paint scheme, lighter gray on the sheet metal and Ford red on the body, made it instantly recognizable, and the addition of running boards improved operator convenience. The 8N retained the revolutionary Ferguson System 3-point hitch that made implement, attachment, and operation remarkably efficient, though Ford had to fight a patent battle with Harry Ferguson over this feature. Arriving in the post-World War II boom when returning servicemen were starting farms and the agricultural economy was strong, the 8N's timing was perfect. Originally priced at around $1,200, it represented exceptional value for money. From 1947 until production ended in 1952, Ford manufactured over 524,000 8N tractors, with some sources citing numbers as high as 530,000 units. This astronomical figure surpassed even the legendary Fordson Model F in North American sales, cementing the 8N's position as the king of tractors. The Ford 8N democratized farming technology, bringing reliable mechanized power to hundreds of thousands of family farms across America and forever changing the landscape of agriculture. There you have it, the 10 best-selling American-made tractors that literally built this nation one furrow at a time. These machines represent more than just production numbers. They represent American ingenuity, the sweat of generations of farmers, and the backbone of our agricultural heritage. From the compact Allis-Chalmers B to the dominant Ford 8N, each of these tractors earned its place through years of reliable service in the toughest conditions imaginable. Many are still running today, testament to the craftsmanship and engineering that went into every one of these iron legends. If this trip down memory lane got your engine running, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the machines that made America great. Drop a comment and tell us which of these classic tractors you've operated or which one your family owned. Thanks for watching. And remember, they don't build them like this anymore, but we'll always remember when they did.